I'm Soph and I'm 24.
Hi, I'm Sunny and I am 27 years old.
My name is Callum J, also known as Saint CJ, and I am 23 years old.
I'm Jess and I'm 52 years old.
I'm Rach and I'm 24.
I'm Paris and I'm 26 years old.
I'm Abdul, I'm 23 years old and I work in chess.
For work, I'm a community youth worker.
I am a communications assistant.
And on the side,
I host a podcast.
I'm a fashion designer. I have a small fashion brand where I make sustainably sourced, ethically made to order pieces, and also I'm a mum.
For work, I dance. I also teach Spanish. I also DJ. And I also do choreography and teaching dance. Yeah, it's a lot.
I started working as a marketing executive at a data consultancy. Then I changed jobs. The whole time I kind of come up with the idea of running a haircare brand.
I'm an actor, I'm an artist, I'm a presenter, motivational speaker and content creator, as well as an activist for young people.
I love my job, I love doing it, and it's so different every day.
Ever since I was little, I used to make clothes for my Barbies. So I did fashion design at uni. I was doing a lot of design work for a lot of high street stores, then realised that there is a lot of still injustice in the fashion industry and in the making of it.
I was studying political science and government at Pace University, which is in Manhattan, and that really expanded my mind. When I started playing chess, I actually didn't think I could start and make money of it, but I've actually proved myself wrong. What you do, you'll go to the famous Washington Square Park and then I'll set up my chessboard. It's first come, first serve, and then I'll face people. You'll charge people $5 for a game, $10 for a quick lesson, or $5 for a puzzle.
So our podcast is called It's Not Just You. Each episode we take a different topic and we discuss it and we unpack it.
The things that everyone feels but no one really speaks about. We basically want to say, it's not just you, which is why we titled it
It's not just you.
It's not just you that feels like this or has done that. So we split our time, kind of 2 days podcast and 3-ish days working at our different workplaces.
And when it comes to DJing, my friend was just like, I need a DJ for my K-pop nights. Do you reckon you could learn how to DJ and do it? And here I am now in like my 4th year of DJing. K-pop now becoming such a huge phenomena, it's so wild to me that this is something that actually part of my career. And I'm only deeping it now, like K-pop is part of my career because I make money through DJing. I would never have imagined that when I was younger because, you know, it was a small group of people of us that knew K-pop. But now it's everywhere.
I entered into a pitch competition. I won £3,000 and I invested that into a hair product making course. So I learned how to make product formulations from scratch and tested in labs by professionals who approved my formulations. Then I started doing it on a bigger scale.
I've always made stuff for myself. People have always asked me where it's from, can I make something for them? And I've always found a million excuses why I shouldn't do that. And so I just broke it down and I thought, okay, I've got some fabric sat in my room and I've got a design, so I'll just make one and I'll have 3 available for sale and I'll just go from there and see how it goes. I started selling them over Instagram, I sold a few more and it just sort of grew from there really, and people kept buying them. I feel like I'm so lucky that I get to do something that I just completely love.
I work for a company called Chess in Schools, go into schools and teach kids chess. But I'm also actually trying to develop my own chess company.
I don't think I'd want a 9-to-5 job. I think that I love the flexibility of my work and being able to work in the evenings or afternoons and fit podcasting stuff in around that.
It's fun to have 2 different, like varied workplaces, work styles, 2 different things that you're doing, because it also means, let's say you're in a season of not loving one of them, you can be spending time in the other, loving the other, and vice versa. So it just makes your week way more varied and interesting, I guess.
When I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with autism, Asperger's. And for me, that was a pivotal change in my life, you know? And I didn't really talk much. My mum would say I didn't really socialize a lot. I was very shy. When I would perform, I would feel at home, you know? And I would feel as though I could be free.
But definitely when I'm dancing, that's when I feel the most myself and I feel super at peace.
Going from my full-time salaried corporate job as a customer marketing executive into my side hustle full-time honestly took so much faith. Faith definitely plays a massive part whenever you're taking a big leap of courage.
I would say my faith definitely has a connection with chess. I remember one of my friends actually telling me is that, Abdul, you really see people really well. And like the way you speak to people doesn't feel very pressured or scary or fearful, but you genuinely just try to listen to people's hearts.
Eric Liddell, he always said, when I run, I feel God's pleasure. And that has literally always been like sewing to me, because when I'm sat in that sewing room, that is like me and God.
So all I can really hope for is that in what I'm doing, in all of the places that I'm in, is that I'm spreading love and people can feel that love. And hopefully that is the meaning behind everything that I do.
God is the reason why I do the jobs I do now. I mean, I don't think I would be so passionate about mental health, about knife crime, if I wasn't believing that there was a God that could change those things.
Every day you wake up and you don't know what to expect, but having this faith has really helped to strengthen me to do what I need to do and to live in my purpose. There's definitely a piece that kind of comes with doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. It really feels emotional and meaningful.